Okay, so I want you to immediately think of times where you've been triggered in your relationship. So times where you've noticed your own anxious attachment coming to the front, coming to the fore. Now, if you don't know what a trigger is, it's basically a situation or something happens in your life and it triggers a reaction within you. And that reaction might be an overreaction to what the situation actually was. It might be racing thoughts, worries, concerns, worst case scenarios, catastrophizing. It might be a constriction in the body. It might be just feeling sick. It might be really sort of shutting down from the world, breathing very shallow. So I want you to start thinking of different times that you've felt activated or triggered in your relationships. Something that you can assign to an anxious attachment. So just think of the first thing, whatever the first thing that pops up for you is. Okay. So whatever that thing is a symptom. The symptom is not the problem. The symptom is an indication that there's a deeper energetic frequency matching going on to an earlier situation in your life that felt uncomfortable and wasn't something that was maybe within your control. Maybe it was something that you missed out on. But your body is telling you, it's giving you a signal that that's happening through these symptoms, these racing thoughts, these contractions, these shallow breathing. So try not to focus on the symptoms. And this can be hard because they're quite overwhelming when they're alive. But just trust that there is a deeper root and an energetic frequency that is being matched by the situation in the world. So the situation that is triggering you is your greatest gift, because it is the key that unlocks that deep core frequency. What does that mean in reality? It usually means addressing something that we didn't receive when we were younger, usually. But your body will tell you. So creating and cultivating the space to listen internally to what's going on with your body is going to be a game changer in seeing these triggers as opportunities for deeper healing and deeper freedom. So next time you're feeling triggered, notice the symptoms. Write them down if you want. I'm feeling like I've got racing thoughts. I'm catastrophizing. These are all the things that might happen. These are all the mental stories. Then write down the physical symptoms. So my chest is tight. My stomach feels a bit off. My leg's shaking. My eye is twitching. Like, list down physically what's happening with your body. Maybe you lose your appetite. Maybe you feel more hungry. Maybe you have a desire to numb yourself with an addiction. So it could be something that's a way of taking your mind and your body off this situation. Just note those down too. But realize that these are all symptomatic of something much deeper that's just looking for a resolution. And luckily, you are capable of giving yourself this resolution. It might not feel like it, but you are. You might want to seek out support and guidance and mentors and great friends and healers and coaches and whatever, and therapists. They can give you that internal space, but ultimately it's you that is making the connection. Not here in the body, but using that as a pathway back to the root energy. So I hope this is helpful. It has been for me. Even today, there was a situation that came up for me. It was easy for me to misinterpret that. It was a message from my partner asking, what would we do if we weren't together? And so some of my old patterning came up, racing thoughts, contraction in my stomach. My instant reaction was to want to message her back. And one of the racing thoughts was catastrophizing it, like she wants to end things. But I noticed that the root, again, was just a pre-verbal, so like a baby version of myself, just needing to be picked up and to have a hug. Something I didn't receive when I needed it, with a safe nervous system.